little technical difficulty with our internet. So I had a chance to do a little quick prayer and ask the angels that they intervene with this. I think the main thing that we're experiencing is that we are doing this during a peak time on the internet. So everyone's busy, which is great because it means a lot of you get to watch. So anyway, thanks again for tuning in. If you got to see the sneak preview, Archangel Michael is having a very strong presence in tonight's reading. How I can say this to you, he's a very fiery energy, and for me being so sensitive, as soon as he is working, as soon as he comes to give me some messages, I get very, very hot and almost break out in sweat. So if that does happen, just be mindful of what is actually going on. Now, while getting ready for tonight's reading, messages started coming through as soon as I started kind of thinking about it and tuning into the energies. And the message that came through very strong was that to say congratulations to you this week. A lot of you actually put lessons that you've learnt recently into play this week. Of course, there is a big audience watching here, so the lessons will be different for everyone, but they were just, giving pats on the back and applauding you for having the courage to put those lessons into place. What do I mean by that? For an example, it could be that a person or something came up where you would ordinarily, react to that person, although that person was really treating you or talking to you as a reflection of what they were going through, but you would take it on board as your own. Whereas this week you were in that scenario, that same situation, and you realized what was going on and you didn't let it affect you, and you went on to have an amazing day. So good for you. That's the first of many to come. And it's always, be proud of yourself to actually put a lesson that you've learned into play. It is a massive move forward. So congratulations. Now, I'm going to pull some cards tonight, and I'm going to start with a life transformation card. Yeah, I like them. So I did shuffle last week prior to the video, and I thought, that's my bad. They are popping out, so it's going to be very interesting to see what messages they have for us tonight. I hope you all did have a great week as well. Okay, so here we go. Oh, following on last week, decisions. Okay, so they're saying that it's okay to sit for a couple of weeks on that decision. You know the decision needs to be made. It doesn't have to be made today. If you're not quite confident in it, just take a little bit more time. They're saying that a couple of weeks is fine. The process has started moving forward. Just trust it. And there is no such thing as a wrong decision. Okay, I think that's coming through very strong. So there must be someone that's kind of juggling, what if I make the wrong decision? They're saying to me, to tell you, there is no such thing as a wrong decision. Every decision we make is perfect for us at that time. Okay, we continue to grow. We're going to come back to that, but I'm just going to draw another card for us as a bit of guidance. Oh, I saw someone there. Hello, everyone that's tuning in, and thank you. So, decisions. What decisions are you making? I know that last week we talked about relationships and we talked about career. Once again, they're saying, I know that you're feeling an urgency to make the decision, and that's perfect. There's a bit of fear about making the right decision. The fear is imaginary. Go for it. fertility. So it's the perfect time for you to start new projects, access new ideas, and give birth to new conditions. You can't make this stuff up. The message is coming through loud and clear. So if you're thinking of changing your job, do it. Go for it. The universe, your angels, your higher guides are completely supporting you. Then we're going to... I feel that I need to draw another card for you in regards to some action that you can take to help you in finding the courage to possibly believe in yourself. Oh, okay. This one tried to fly right out. Mediumship. Okay. So what that... the message that is coming through on this one is that you're all very good students and been paying attention to what I actually say to you. So thank you. And pay attention to the guidance that is coming through. You actually have some departed family members, someone very close to you on the other side that is guiding you through this situation. Remember, the voices will not be quite loud, but they are there. They will come as gentle whispers. They come through your mind as a thought, or even possibly a feeling. Learn to trust the feeling. So if there's something that makes your heart beat that little bit faster and excites you, and maybe it warms you up a little, that's the one for you. Go for it. It's natural with those feelings of excitement for also some feeling of doubt to come through. Some feeling of not an insecurity, but a lack of confidence to come through, because we've all made mistakes in our past. But the thing is that there's no such thing as mistake. Again, there's no mistake. If you have a think back to mistakes that you've made in your past, they were actually lessons in the making. Okay, so have trust in yourself, have confidence that the universe is guiding you towards this path. It's like you're at a crossroad, and it's, where do I go? Do I go to this way, which I've been traveling on and I'm really not happy with, or do I take the road of the unknown where I don't really know where that's going? Yes, take the road of the unknown. That is where you are meant to go. The messages keep coming. The same messages are coming through loud and strong. Go with the new. Go with what you don't know. Don't worry. You cannot make a wrong decision. Every decision we make is perfect. Every decision we make is perfect. Now, someone out there is just this love thing. What's going on with all this love? It is a very... I'm not an astrologist by any means, but I am interested in astrology, and I try my best to understand it, because it can get a bit, so many planets and new planets being discovered, and, so-and-so planet in this sign, and check out, for instance, I'm a Virgo, but apparently my sun sign is a Virgo. If I look at my moon sign, it's something different, and my ascendant sign is something completely different as well, which would explain the feeling of multiple personalities a lot. Jokes. That's got nothing to do with astrology. Okay, but someone out there has a love question, and they need to get some guidance on that, and that's fine. Love is a beautiful thing. You should be love. Love is perfect. We have an opportunity every day to give love to everyone that crosses our path. And by doing so, the universe brings it back to us tenfold. And when I say that, it's just as simple as smiling. You're really giving someone a genuine smile when they cross your path, when they walk into your work, when you bump into them. And pay attention to what follows. Wonderful things. For me, I get free coffees. I have the best customers that come into my store. They love to, recommend and refer our store to their friends. They're all acts of love. Okay, so, I think we've got it here. Oops. Oh my God. Express your love. Okay. Don't you love these readings? Okay. So go ahead and make the romantic gesture. If there is someone that has sparked your interest, someone that makes your heart, beat a little bit faster, let them know. There's a good chance that they're feeling the same way, but they may be just like you, not having the courage or confidence to step forward and make it known. I mean, how sad is that if there were two people that did have this chemistry, did have this attraction, and were just too shy or nervous to let each other know? Just do it. You've got nothing to lose. By telling someone, hey, there's something special about you. I really like you. How about we spend some time together? You've got nothing to lose. Take it as a 50-50 calculated risk. 50% they will say, yeah, I'd love to do that. I feel the same way. They might say, no, I'm not interested. No, thank you. There was nothing to lose. You've let them know. They may even change their mind, have a rethink because you caught them by surprise. The most important thing is that you do it. Because, like I said, that person, what I'm being shown, that person feels the same way about you. Just go for it and do it. Spirit is showing me the message, channeling the message through me that you need to have the courage and the confidence to go for it. Now, for those of you that this doesn't necessarily apply in a romantic manner, go back to what I was just saying earlier. Spread the love every day through everyone that you meet. Every person that crosses your path is an opportunity for you to give out that love, that universal love. So do that small gesture. Smile. Just your beautiful smile is enough. Smile, good morning. As you walk through a door and, for example, when I walk through the car park going into my work, grab the door. There's always people, it's a pretty busy time in the morning. I hold the door for the next person after me. And they're like, thank you. And you know what? I walk away with a great feeling. And although it was such a simple act, it gives you a really, truly positive vibe that you then carry with you during the day, and you keep attracting more of that vibe. So when you're kind and loving to strangers, nothing but kind and loving strangers will come to you. So come from a real, genuine place in the heart, just where it's not for anything in return. It's not to get the thank you. It's just because you're grateful that you woke up today. You're grateful that you're alive. You're grateful that your family is protected. They're healthy. They're alive. And you just keep spreading that universal love. Now, there is something else that is coming through. Workshop and seminars. So for those of you that still feel like you need to learn a little bit more, they're encouraging you to take the action steps to learn a little bit more. So what I mean by that, if there's a particular course that you're interested in, enroll in it. You need to start opening up your creativity, I suppose. So learning new things. By learning new information, it opens up different channels, I suppose, of the brain. And when I say the brain, I don't really mean the brain. I mean the higher consciousness. Oh, stuff is coming through. Oh, yeah. Okay. So enroll for that course. If you're interested in knowing more about your spiritual evolvement, I think that's the word, or how to heighten your intuition, please remember you are more than welcome to contact me. There's many methods. You can message or inbox on this page. If you've got my personal details, you can flick me a text. You can give me a call. I'm available for everyone anytime. When I say anytime, I'm probably not going to respond at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, but I will get back to you. And you know what? If it comes to you at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, just do it. It doesn't matter. The most important thing is that you do reach out and you do let me know. And I am more than happy to share my personal experience of how I tracked along in my spiritual journey. And because my divine purpose, what I've come here for, is to teach others. So if you don't know a lot about my background, you know, I suppose I grew up in a very dysfunctional family. Oh, you know what? We put the fun back into dysfunctional. That's how I like to describe it. You know, from a background of sexual abuse and domestic violence and, you know, terminal illnesses and, you know, broken marriages and just I was a lost child that had no idea where she belonged, that how to love or even believe that I was lovable, you know, and that was just a really, it was kind of tough. It was a kind of lonely process. But the massive lesson for me was to learn to believe in myself, learn to trust in myself, recognize the power that I have within me. And when I say within me, I don't mean like, you know, belting people or, you know, being a strong girl and pushing them over. And, you know, it was just recognizing that if I take it back to let's take it back to the most sold book in the world, which is the Bible. One of the opening statements of the Bible that a lot of people that read it still don't understand is that God created you in his image. What does that mean? You know, I say this to a lot of people, and I need to get this message out to as many people as possible. God is not really that big face in the sky. That's probably why a lot of you haven't looked up in the clouds and seen him saying, "Hey, what you doing?" God is a limitless energy of love. You are created in his image. You are a manifester. And when I say you're a manifester, I say you create your reality through your thoughts. So be mindful of your thoughts. This was also coming through a little bit earlier. Be mindful of your thoughts. And when I say that, what I mean is that if you, for instance, are going to work and there's a bit of a delay as you're going to work this particular day and you go, this is shit, I'm going to have a bloody shit day today. Guess what? You will. Because you just put that out there. Our thoughts are energy. Everything vibrates on energy. So they're saying to be mindful of your thoughts. If you're not attracting what you want in your life, that is the first place to pay attention to. What are you actually putting out there? They're guaranteeing me that all of you are getting exactly what you're thinking about. So if you're thinking, my life sucks, it probably does. If you start thinking that my life is beautiful and it's absolutely perfect, your perception of what is going on will actually switch and your life will start to seem beautiful and absolutely perfect to you. Your thoughts create your reality. So if you don't like your reality, change your thoughts. The other card that that fell out was the ear chakras. Okay, so what this says is notice messages that appear as sounds, music, and words from both external sources and within your mind. These messages are real answers to your prayers. So we've talked about the voices that come through your mind, which ones to pay attention to, and which ones are real divine messages from your loved ones that have crossed over. And we've also talked about which voices to not pay attention to, which are the voices of doubt and negativity. So your divine messages that are coming through are only speaking in loving, encouraging, and positive words. Pay attention to those. They are real. They're also saying again, if there's a few of you that need to pay attention to the music that you're listening to. As I said just a moment ago about your thoughts create your reality, it's also what you speak out loud. For example, when I said, oh, this is going to be a shit day, and guess what? You got exactly what you said. You got the shit day. The lyrics in the words that you are singing are words, and they are also sending out an intention. So pay attention to your music. Our ears are another chakra. When I say what are chakras? Chakras are energy centers. They're energy receptors in our bodies. We do have 7 of them. The ears are one. By unknowingly singing these lyrics to your songs that are, I'm getting that they're of aggressive nature, you are bringing that into your reality. So when we speak words of an aggressive nature, of blaming other people, which is very typical in a lot of today's songs. We're always blaming someone, or you're not good enough for me, and da 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 da. We actually drop our vibration. And when we drop vibration, that's where all this vibration, this lower vibration, is where the stuff is that we really don't want in our lives. This is where we have not so great friends, we have financial worries, we have arguments, we have bad relationships, just a really poor quality of kind of living, a poor reaction of manifesting, I suppose. But when you actually pay attention to what it is that you're speaking, pay attention to what it is that you're listening to, what you're allowing to come through your mind, you can actually lift your vibration. So take it as different levels. Once you go up onto that higher level, that more beautiful vibration of love, where the positivity is, that is the place where I'm saying that you attract all the wonderful things that you want. So it may not necessarily be Oz Lotto, because to be honest, Oz Lotto is not in a lot of our journeys. Okay, there's a few that were destined to do that. Most of us were not. I'm not saying that you can't, and I'm not saying that it's not your path, but I'm saying that the blessings in our lives can include the polite greetings from strangers. They can include the beautiful smiles that we get from other people. They can include the local cafe that you go to every day, gifting you a coffee. So make sure you are doing everything you can do that's in your power to stay on that high, loving vibration. So there's one more message that needs to come through. I'm just trying to work out where it is. It's over here. Oh, okay. You really can't make this stuff up. Okay. Transformation. Once again, this is going back. I feel that is, it's going back to our decisions and stuff and finding your strength and courage. But the message on there is that you are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Okay, loving ones. Trust in yourself. Have confidence. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be right now. Let me check in at the time. Beautiful. Everything is exactly as it's meant to be right now. Go the path of the unknown. There is no wrong decision. Listen to some great music. Do you know who I'm going to share with you who I love? If I am feeling ever a little bit down, like someone has affected me, or the voices of fear and doubt are just too much that day, and it's a real struggle to kind of quieten them down, Michael Jackson, the king of pop. He has some amazing music. I challenge you to find some to yourself. Put on one of Michael Jackson's, weren't they all hits? They're all hits. But put on one of his songs and see how it immediately gets your foot tapping. And, by the end of the song, you just want to listen to another one and break out in a dance. So, yeah, Let's lift those Michael Jackson sails. Pull out Michael Jackson, all-time favorite. He's got some great stuff. And if you pay attention to the lyrics, it will not affect you. That guy was a musical genius and had something going on beyond his years as far as spirituality is concerned. I think the world just didn't get him at the time. But we are evolving into that age. And if you want to hear some direct messages from your spirit guides, play some Michael Jackson and pay attention to the lyrics. And last but not least, I'm going to pull out a card from the Archangels because Michael does have a very strong presence here tonight. And I'm sure he has a message for us. Just checking I haven't missed anything. I apologize if I talk too fast. I get very, very excited when I'm doing these readings. I get a lot of exciting energy coming through me. And I feel like I don't want to sit here and drag it out forever and bore you. So I try to keep it as quick as I can. But I also don't want to miss any information. So what I'm going to try and do this week, I do have a pretty busy schedule, to be honest. But through the week, I would like to... I don't think it'll be a video, but more so I may, blog some information on the information that has come through tonight. There is a couple of actions. I'll give you some homework that you can do, especially that the archangels are sending through. Okay, so they've got a lot to say, and I'm just going to open from the middle of the deck straight away. The Four of Raphael comes through. So again, there's still a lot of heart work going on. The green representing the heart chakra as it came up last week. And the message here is to seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life and be aware of your own emotions. Guys, everything that we're saying is being confirmed by the cards. Look for the magic in life. That friendly, smiling stranger, the beautiful birds that you pay attention to as you're caught in traffic. The worst thing you can do when you're caught in traffic is get frustrated and start beeping your horn and getting your knickers in a knot. You're still going to be in traffic. Use it as an opportunity to actually take some deep breaths, look at nature, see your surroundings, and see the beauty around you. Pay attention to the radio. Make sure the music isn't making you more aggressive. And if it's one of those upbeat songs with a beautiful subliminal message in it, dance along. No one cares. I dance in my car all the time. Sometimes they laugh at me, but you know what? I know they really want to be dancing too. Just do it. Just have courage, have your strength, believe in yourself, your divine guides believe in you, your ancestors are sending you messages, direct messages from the other side, loving and supporting you. They love you, love yourself, and live your life. That's what we're here to do. Just live it. That's all for tonight, guys. I will see you again. I'm not making any commitments. I will try to be back on live next Friday. However, the Moon Fairy is celebrating her birthday. So if that's possible to do, I will do. Maybe we'll cut a cake together. Who knows? And again, feel free to contact me. I hope this resonates. I hope you got at least one message from this. Although, to be honest, I know you got quite a few more than one. Take the advice. Have a wonderful week. I'm sending you all my love and light from within, and I'll see you soon. Bye.